What's up, y'all, and welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, where only Buzz can take you backstage at the Blended Music Festival. We just wrapped up talking to some of the headlining artists tonight, such as Blanco Brown, Bryce Fine, and even Blake from The Bachelor, where I asked him if he's going to be taking his DJ skills all the way to Stagecoach. Keep watching to find out what he says.
Put your hands up, 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 put your hands.
Blake, welcome to Blended Nashville. How does it feel to finally be outside again performing?
It feels amazing. I tell you what, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. It's been circled on the calendar for quite some time, so I'm looking forward to tonight.
I mean, is this one of your first performances since the pandemic began?
Yeah, it's one of my first big performances for sure since pandemic. Yeah, it feels good to get back out there in front of these crowds, and the crowds have been crazier than ever before, so it's going to be a fun night.
Well, they're like craving that live music. I mean, after a year of being stuck inside, do you almost have a new appreciation for what you do as well as live music as a whole?
Say so much more, yeah. I have appreciation for so many things, but especially live music and playing in front of people and getting that crowd going, because everybody's looking for that outlet right now, and it's so cool that I'm able to give that to them. So.
Now, a lot of our fans know you from Bachelor Nation. What was your process going from that reality show to here being a DJ?
Yeah, so obviously, like a lot of people know me, from Bachelorette. But honestly, I've always been my passion's music, it always has been. And I was always that aux guy growing up, if you will. I was like at the college parties, I was always playing music, that kind of thing. So it kind of didn't surprise anybody when I got into this lifestyle and kind of what I do now. But basically, yeah, I was just doing a live podcast tour, and I was DJing this live podcast tour, and I was like, this is great. Like, I want to do this. I had a couple buddy of mine, Eric Bradley and DJ Silver, reached out, and they were like, is this something you want to do? Like, do you want to be on our label? And I was like, yes, let's do it. And I went to class, did all the school stuff, and I've been learning. And then honestly, the pandemic was kind of nice. Like, I got to sit down and really perfect my craft, if you will, and ready to get back out there. So.
What's one of the things that you learned that you think is really going to impact your career moving forward?
Ooh, I tell you what, it doesn't matter what I like, it's what the crowd likes. Like, I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, okay. That's the biggest thing. You play what the crowd wants to hear, which honestly, usually I like that music anyway, but I think that's the biggest thing.
What is your go-to song? What's your genre right now?
Okay, so I play a little bit of like old school remix punk rock. Like, if you play a little Blink-182 or The Killers or some of that kind of music, the crowd loves it.
I like that. Yeah. What are people vibing right now, especially here in Nashville? What are you going to be playing today?
Honestly, probably a lot of that. Some throwback classic rock here and there too. Some top 40. But some sing-alongs I think are huge in Nashville. People love some good lyrics here in Nashville. They appreciate good lyrics, so I think that's a big thing here.
Yeah, that goes hand in hand with country music.
Yes,
lyrics
exactly.
are important.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, on that note, I do want to ask you a quick few Bachelor questions, if that's okay with you.
Let's do it.
All right, Katie's season just wrapped up. How do we feel about her ending?
You know what? I've actually known Blake since he first got off his first Bachelorette show that he went on his season. I talked to him quite a bit, actually, so I know him pretty well, and I'm so happy. I knew when I heard he was going on that season, I had a feeling they were going to end up together. So I'm super happy for them. They're adorable. So it was a good season. It was a really good season. I enjoyed it.
Their Instagram pictures are so cute together.
They just fit perfectly together, like in so many different ways. So I love them together. It's going to be great. Yeah.
And then what about that really tense, awkward confrontation with Greg? How'd you feel watching that at home?
Yeah, after the final rose, it was a little uncomfy. Like, I felt a little uncomfortable at times. But I think they're all going to put it behind them, and they'll move forward. And Blake and Katie will be happy, and then Greg, I'm sure he'll be great at what he does next. So.
Do you think Greg should go on Bachelor in Paradise?
I wish he would. I don't think he does, but I wish he would. That'd be great TV.
Well, Bachelor in Paradise does start on Monday. Do you have any advice for them, even though they already filmed it? But let's say they didn't.
Yeah, don't go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's where I should have grabbed the mic. Don't know. No. Bachelor in Paradise is a good time, and I know a lot of people who are on it this season. And it's gonna be a wild ride. It's gonna be a wild ride from what I've heard from a lot of people. So tune in. It's gonna be a good one.
Well, one of your fellow artists here at Blended Festival is hosting Lil John. Do you kind of wish you did this season instead?
I know, I'm so upset. And he DJ'd my date with Becca on The Bachelorette. He was DJing my date. So I've met him a couple times. He's always like, man, you should have won. I was like, I know, I should have.
Oh my gosh, no way. So this is almost like a reunion tonight.
It's like a weird thing where he played at my date on The Bachelorette, and now I'm like opening for him. Like, it's kind of a weird thing.
What a full circle moment at Blended Nashville. I love that. Just to wrap things up real quick, I know that you're getting into the DJ life. You're starting to do festivals. Things are coming back. Stagecoach is coming back next year. Would you want to DJ Stagecoach?
Absolutely, Stagecoach. Yeah, we've been in conversations. We'll just say that. Yeah, I'm super excited for Stagecoach 2022. It's going to be a good time.
Bachelor Nation. Come on now.
It's gonna be fun.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
This is Blake Horstmann here, coming live from Blended Fest Nashville. It's gonna be a fun night. Just get buzzed.